The Australian United Party hijacking, you could almost say, the rally, giving away free t-shirts and free caps and Vote One United Australia Party signs. There's some caps and t-shirts, handing them out for free. Clive Palmer has spent a bit of money on it. Almost out of time from Florida. G'day. Jace Ventura in the house. Jace, look what Clive's up to. Free t-shirts, free caps. Vote United One. United, what is it? United Australia. Catherine Cumming dancing. It's fucking all happening. Alright, Kirks, no worries. Kirks says good day. Kirks says hello.
Hi, Kirk.
Kirks with an S. Kirk 71. For Australia says g'day. Yeah, let's get in the shade for a bit. She's a bit warm today.
How do people think Australia's a great country? Raise your hand. Amen. We want to continue to be great.
Let's go back over in the shade there.
We'll be a greater thing. If we get rid of all the bad corruption in the military,
yeah, we'll get down here a bit. Here we go. Nice in the shade. No drama. She says it's my turn to buy the ice creams this week. If there are any. I'm on Clive Palmer Corner. This is Clive Palmer Corner. I'm calling it Clive Palmer Corner. Oh, and the other corner too. They're doing the same thing. The United Australia Party. You could call hijacking it, maybe, with their free t-shirts and free caps. Just vote for them. Trying to turn it into a political rally. And all we want is the end to vax mandates and vax passports and all that bullshit. There we go. Dr. La in the house. G'day. How you doing? In Florida. It's in Florida, right? Well, you probably can't really hear that, but this nice lady with her back turned to us was reminding them that Clive Palmer's up to no good, you know. And the other lady's going, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to vote for them, Australia One Party, for what they're standing for right at the moment. So, because she doesn't want to vote the regulars back, which I understand, but you know. I don't think you can vote your way out of this problem either, unfortunately. Might be able to make a small difference for a little while, maybe slow them down a bit, but I don't think we can vote our way out of it. And I'm not 100% sure, you might want to do some research on this, but I'm pretty sure the United Australia Party at some point want to make a more centralised Australian government. You know, on the argument that the states have taken all this shit upon themselves and done all this tyranny while the federal government hasn't done anything to rein them in. So the theory is, it's a bullshit theory and it's one to be worried about, but a more centralised governmental power to oversee more of, you know, like dictate the whole country at once. Which I don't agree with, because that's just one more step closer to the old one world government, when we've got each nation being run by one office. How easy is it for all those offices to be run by one office somewhere else? You know? Things to be watched out for. What we need is fracturing of all these governments, so it's harder for any government to wield such power. Maybe a few more states or something. Who knows? I don't. Get some munchies, Kirks. Somebody retracted the message. That's a bit disappointing. Said something I didn't say. Let's have a look around, see what the numbers are looking like. Not bad at this time of the day compared to the last few weeks. I need a good microphone so you can hear some of the conversations going on around me. Yeah, I'd say Rod Culleton's Great Australia Party might be a better choice. But you know, yeah, doesn't matter. Every contingency would have been thought about and planned for. So that's all I say. Cheers, buddy. Give me my dress up tonight. Yep, Ruby, all the yellow is United Australia Party, Craig Kelly, Clive Palmer's party. They've set up shop on the corner of each corner, and they're giving away t-shirts and hats and signs. So they're turning this medical rally about rights and things into a political rally. So that when the news turn it on and they cover it, they're going to see a sea of yellow and say we're all United Australia Party supporters or some shit. It calls all right-wingers or whatever it is they want to label us with, because it's been hijacked by a political idea rather than a natural medical idea. Yeah. And again, I think my sister said, what said your name? Sister said that the same sort of shit's going to happen today. Bit of a march, bit of one of those bullshit festivals, and then they're going to go down past the tennis centre again. Fucking idiots. Anyway, that's what it is. So you can't affiliate yourself to either side of this bullshit. I walk here to show my displeasure in the mandates and all that sort of shit. I don't support all their festivals and their bullshit talks and their pseudo-religious rubbish. I certainly don't support walking past the tennis centre, and I certainly don't support turning it into a United Australia Party political rally. Yeah, that situation with Boris Johnson taking off all the restrictions was interesting. The most interesting line that he said in that stood out to me was, "We're going to trust the British people." So he's putting all the trust on the people to do the right thing. And of course, when they inflate their numbers and do all that bullshit again, they'll just say, look, you know, British people couldn't be trusted, etc., etc. That's one angle I see developing. Giving away the free shirts. Yeah, no more mandates, only lady dates. That's what this is all about. It's about the injections and the coercion of the injections. The segregation of society over injections. It's a medical debate, rally. At this time last week, there's more here now. Yeah, you don't want to be standing out in the so we're all gathering in the shade a bit. There's that muscly old dude again. There's this old dude really muscly with his "My Body, My Choice" written on his skin. And the drummers, fuck, I seem to attract the drummers. Whoop, too much. Yeah, no doubt, almost, no doubt. It's far from over. It'll never be over, it'll just morph from one bullshit thing to another bullshit thing until we burn it all down, and I think that's what they want us to do as well, you know? Her arm must get sore, banging that drum. Our ears certainly get sore. Yeah. step in a better direction, isn't it, for Australia? That's interesting. Compulsory, encouraged, and compulsory. That's what we got now. And then you say penal. Well, I don't want any injection in my penal. Thanks. Can't encourage that. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It's a warm day today. Oops, sorry dear. G'day Pyman, welcome sir. How are ya? Just telling all the folks that this is becoming a Clive Farmer rally. How he's hijacked it, giving away free shirts and hats. And by doing so, with this big sea of yellow that's going to appear throughout the rally, they give the media something to whinge and bitch about. Rockno in the house. G'day fella, how you doing? There he is, that's that dude, what's his name? Harrison or something. And he'll give a speech later on, and I guarantee that when he's giving his speech, his way of talking is to roll it down at the end of every sentence. It's quite humorous to listen to. That's what it's about. Sacking Dan Andrews isn't going to solve anything, fucking idiots. Well, we've just got to put an end to the mandates, let everybody get back to work, let everybody spend their money wherever they want to, that they've earned freely, regardless of whether they've taken a useless injection or not. Dangerous and useless injection. No, there's no masks here. And besides, the state mandate at the moment on masking is for indoors. But yet, walking around the city, you still see around the city all these cocksmokers with their masks on. It's fucking over 30 degrees out here today. It's quite warm, quite very warm actually. But you still see them walking around with these fucking things over their faces like it's going to do them any good. Quite sad to see actually. point that out. People love their celebrities.
Say Victoria! Say Victoria! Save our children! Save our children!
Not just our children, our elderly too. Nobody was yelling and screaming when it came to the elderly either. They save everybody from this bullshit. Stay down on the right under the shade a bit. Yeah, bloody hell. It's pretty warm today. Some dick smoker down there with a Novak Djokovic bloody sign on. Fucking Novak Djokovic, that was a complete psyop too. And as I said before, after they do their little festival thing here today, we're going to march everybody down past the tennis centre again. Like, it's fucking stupid. It's silly, just gives the media more bullshit to write. They're already going to have this Clive Palmer bullshit to write about, and tie us all to, and then they tie us back to Novak Djokovic again, like they did last week, just as we predicted. Yeah, I don't know. Break the Matrix was awesome. I think he might still have been. There's a Discord server. I was finally enough invited to join. Kirk's is on there. If Kirk's71 is in the chat, ask her about Break the Matrix, because last time I was in there, I think he popped in. I think he's been in and out of there, so if he's going to be anywhere, they might hear about him in there. Cool, what's that one?
Pretty video on end time events.
Oh yeah, cool. Have a look at that. No, neither do I. I should, but you know, by the time I'm done all the shit I want to do, I watch silly shit on YouTube a bit and a few podcasts and that. By the time I get through them, it's time for bed. Or besides, I don't have that much to say. Not that much of an interesting chat. Yeah, she hasn't paid tax all her life. Only to be. There we go. That's the message. That's the message, folks. Stay on that one. Break the Matrix was a good bloke. Oh, it's about motorcycling. I'm not interested in motorcycling. What am I going to do with this? I don't want to just take it off him and then bin it. Maybe somebody will want it. We're going to put it that somebody else might want it. I don't know. You can't just take it off him and then bin it. I mean, it's a proper book. It wouldn't be cheap to make a bunch of those. Who made it? Let's see. Pacific Press Publishing Association. Who are they? I'll pop it in the back of this, on the back of this tray here. Someone's ute. I'll just stick it on the tray of his ute. Somebody might want it. Live to 101, it said. Oh, it could be interesting. And then I turned over and it's about motorcycling is a... Oh, fuck it out. I'm not a motorcyclist.
I got some study going for you here today. There's 1.3 million doctors and nurses that refuse vaccination.
Too many are conditioned into voting.
Medical schools, they refuse vaccination. What does that tell you?
When there's nothing to vote for, we shouldn't vote.
So whether you're vaccinated or vaccinated, we're a community. Dan Hendricks wants to divide us, but we're going to be united. One family, one community. We're going to stand for each other.
I told you I attract the drummers. Standing over there on the side of the road before, I walked past and now I've got a drummer. Told you I attract them. Told you I attract them. Must be a sign on my back that says drummers. Bang really close to my live stream. Look like behind. Let's have a look. Look alright. Look like a few there. Is there anyone in the shops? Yeah, we've got a welcome stranger up there. There's a few standing at the front there. Don't know really. Haven't been looking. People milling about in the city and that though. So some of the shops must be doing alright. out from what I can see. Can't see behind very well. Unless you tune into me live stream and I'll lift it up and have a look behind. Tune into the live, then lift it up and have a look and see what's behind it. Don't have the data for it. Some shots. Walk up the middle. Let's have a look. We've got some good numbers today, I think. Get back in until the drummers are passed. There's a couple of drummers, we'll let them go. Yeah, pretty decent crowd, I think. Pretty decent. We've got what, 2 blocks left, 2 or 3. Yeah. Can't get how far that goes down to Swanson Street, at least back up to Elizabeth Street. So it's not too shabby. How brown's that woman? She must spend a bit of time in the sun. What do we got? Grimsdale, I saw that, but for how long, mate? For how long? Yeah, it's a big question. He did say, as I said earlier, I mentioned in his little speech there, in front of his Parliament sheep, all going, yeah, yeah. He did say he's going to trust the British public. So, you know, it's just what they need to be able to prove that the British public can't be trusted. Maybe, I don't know. King 9, how you doing, fella? least they stopped while we were in the shade. This poor bugger's going to be hot today. That's the push to talk Dan Andrews guy. Dan Andrews, action figure chap. He's going to be hot today. I hope you brought a bit of nice cold water with you today. You're going to be stinking hot in all this car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Cool. He's going to get very hot today. He's here each week, dressed up as Dan Andrews with his big ears on. His Dan Andrews action figure push to talk sign above his head. His push to talk button. I caught a little bit of some of his action. If you haven't seen him before, on my last upload, right at the start, you'll see him. There he goes. Sorry, there's an umbrella in the way. He does a good job, Lyman. Holding the line. If holding the line is somebody's brought a dog, don't walk him on the road, love. It's going to be too hot for him to be walking on the road. But if hold the line is not caving in and getting yourself injected, well, yeah, I'll be holding the line. Well, as far as the injections go, I prepare for the camps and I hope for better than that. How about that? I prepare to be put into a camp, but I hope for better. They didn't build those fucking things for nothing. The world over. Is that Fanos chap? We're going around the corner. Around the corner, that's where the chocolate's made. It's all staying in the shade today. Never this many on the footpaths. See, I saw footage from other people's stuff. Like, I think it was down Bird Street last time, or the time before. We were walking on the side of the road like this, and people were running away. Masked freaks were running away. Oh, I said if I find it again, I'll send it to you. It was fucking unbelievable to see. Like running away from them. Oh, all these anti-vaxxers, and they were fucking running away with their masks on. Unbelievable. Yeah, plenty of water, Shell. Oh yeah. Prepare for the camps, that's what I say. I've been saying that for a while, see you all in the camps. At least you'll be amongst like-minded individuals. What are we looking at? What's he dragging behind an old lady? Oh, yeah, he is too.
Now that's the way to do it.
Yeah. That's the way to travel. Got a bloke on his mobility scooter towing a little trailer. Probably with his partner, his wife or whatever in the back. Zoom back out a bit. Oh shit, watch your step there. G'day to you, right, how you doing? I can see. Adam Bartlett. Shirley Thompson. There's none of your business, everybody. Last week that dude was, the bearded guy was screaming and telling everybody he was a cop. And it's just none, and I'd say, nah, that's none of your business. And I think he misunderstood me when I said, no, that's none of your business. I wasn't meaning, it's none of your business, mate. I was telling him that was that bloke. It goes by the name of None of Your Business, YouTube channel. I did say where it was on the thing. Very Freemasonic building, that one, the shrine. All its shapes and shit. Pyramids on the top. Or should I say the Roman facade as well. It's very someone's got a dog. They've been walking that dog in the shade so As long as I keep him off the hot road. Into Flinders Street. I don't know, I can't remember where they said we were going. One ugly building, that one. Can't get over how ugly that Federation Square building is. Stand there and wave, lady, come for a walk. People stand there and wave at us. Just come for a walk, you fucks. That's right, our human rights, freedom of choice. A lot of people go on and on about our inalienable God-given rights. The only God-given right we have that can never be taken away is the freedom to choose. Every other inalienable God-given right can easily be taken away and is taken away over and over and over again, even in the good book. God's very own people have their God-given inalienable rights removed from them over and over and over again. inalienable God-given rights. I'm sick of hearing this shit. The only one you've got is the right to choose. You don't get to choose the consequences of your choices, but you get to choose. Never forget it. Oh yeah, in the mirror. I wonder if this will pick up the mirror reflection. Yeah, it looks alright. Looks like a fair few behind us as well. Not bad. Now the bloke on the left is Auditing Australia, YouTube. The other bloke's name's Callum somebody, I can't remember. He's got a YouTube channel too, if you're interested. They're here with, what's his name, that None Your Business chap. They're sort of a bunch of mates here together, all covering it from different angles, I guess. Still love that. That woman's got it under her umbrella, in the garden trolley, getting towed behind the mobility scooter. What a legend. It's one of the police buses, the driver buses that ship all the cops around. We all became familiar with seeing those when the Melbourne cops were going crazy. Back during the lockdowns. That's it, Blake Connor. That's the one. Good one. Here's the other chap. Auditing Australia, Blake Connor. And None Your Business. So you can check out their channels for their coverages as well. I'll see some things that, well, you'll definitely see things that you don't see here because they're fucking filming a different thing, aren't they? See that? That masked hunchback that just walked past before. Hunchback with a mask. Walked through the middle of us chanting, Dan, Dan, he's our man. Oh, he seemed to be wearing his mask outside on a 33, 34 degree day. 33 degrees. It's not a bad crowd. Homo, nut job, hooker and a douche. Looking at those photos. Gross. Back sweat. That was horrible. You know, and you get that little trickle. Like horrible. At least it doesn't go down my butt crack. You don't want a sweaty butt crack. Nothing worse than that. I don't know, like wet socks might be the only thing worse than a sweaty butt crack. A little bit of shade, that's nice. Better not be. I don't want to be. I don't want to be amongst. I don't want to be in the crowd that walks past the tennis centre like a bunch of muppets. It's got nothing to do with fucking tennis. Maybe you could justify it because the world's watching the tennis, so that maybe you could draw a correlation. But you know, we don't actually go into centre court and march around centre court. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to tie the three together: right-wing anti-extremists, anti-vaxxer extremists, Clive Palmer, Novak Djokovic. Yeah, Hyman got some water, got some frozen, froze up some water on that as well. It should be right. Should be right. Exactly. Those blokes said it. That's the first time I've heard it said at one of these rallies. A phony virus. I like it. The original coat of arms, whatever you call it, for Australia there, the British one. And they got that fake corporate one. What's up? Careful, little doggy's feet, don't get too hot, love. Probably why she's not walking him on the road. At least she's not walking him on the hot road. Yeah. We get some shade up here. Oh, is that where we're off to, eh? Channel 7. I think we're off to Channel 7, I've been told. Yeah, as long as they're not sending us past that fucking tennis centre. It's got nothing to do with us. Although I guess you're not allowed in to watch bullshit tennis unless you've had a couple of pricks. Kim Brown. G'day, Kim Brown. You're new around these parts. Everybody say g'day to Kim Brown in the chat. We're getting some good echo, a good reverb coming out of that enclave there, them drummers. And the muscle man. You can watch tennis with an exemption, can you? There you go. But again, an exemption. Going to get an exemption is still playing the game, isn't it? If you go to get an exemption, still may as well check in and queue with your QR codes and do all that stuff. Still sort of playing along, aren't you? So that's somebody's playing Vanessa. Yeah, somebody's playing a Vanessa Valentine song. Where's the speaker? Yeah, it's a strange one, isn't it, Brockno? Even trying to get out of the game, you sort of got to play it anyway, so I'd just rather not play it at all. Although it's unavoidable at times. There are times where you've got to relinquish a little bit. And appear to be playing the game at times, even if you only play with a half-assed effort, but still, it grinds my gears. It's very uncomfortable. It's an all-encompassing psyop for sure. Are they looking up again? Yeah, look, this happened last week. Cops looking up. Oh, they're chucking eggs. Look, there's egg residue on the There's egg residue on the road. Some pro-vaxxers, true believers, you know, they're the ones casting all the judgment on people, calling the anti-vaxxers this and that, and saying they should be locked up and have their kids taken off them and all this nasty gear. Yet we walk past in a rally and some douchebag is throwing eggs at us from the top. Any acts of violence or anything like that is all coming from the true believer side. It's a strange occurrence, and yet it's this side of the argument, the anti-pricks, if you want to call them that, they're at the forefront of being blamed for all the shit. It's a strange psychological situation.
For half an hour airtime, it costs about $125,000.
Oh, yeah.
And how do I know this?
It's nice in the shade. It's when you hit the sun. It's good in the shade. Well, if you get the hat soaking if we go past a oh yeah, look. All the way up there. They got a few here, do they? Extremists. yeah, for sure. Excellent egg puns going on in there. Excellent, well done. Exemplary. What is encouraging is all that yellow Clive Palmer crap isn't as obvious in the crowd as I thought it was going to be. Like when I look around, it's just sporadically dotted here and there. I mean, I'm walking around amongst a few of them, but you're trying to get a look at the crowd as much of the crowd as a whole as you can. There doesn't seem to be that much of it, which is good. The Age newspaper. The Age of Deceit. Even the Age newspaper has the old, look, even the Age newspaper's moniker. Look at that. Just hover in the shade here a bit, eh? Woo. Take your hat off, you get a nice sweaty. Rip your hat off for a sec. Yes, the original coat of arms. Assassin's Creed. An Assassin's Creed hood on. Interesting. They're still coming around the Flinders Street corner. That's a pretty big crowd today. Very good. So I don't know where they all come from, you know. We were all waiting at Parliament House. There's not that many. They're still coming around the corner. There we go. Alright, let's carry on. Oh, that's the end. Yeah, they've just stopped coming around the Flinders Street corner now. That was the last corner we took, if anyone's paying attention. What a shame if we're holding up traffic, you know. That'd be awful. Past the Southern Cross station. On Spencer Street. I was wondering what case meant. I've been asking for a while, what's a case? And more importantly, what's an active case? And what's the difference between a case and an active case? Just voodoo and quackery. Oh yeah, dude with a slouch hat there. Probably a serviceman. Yeah, a mental case. Oh, that's better. Shade of the breeze. Chopper up there, I don't think you can see it. Maybe you can. That dot in the sky. can't. Hey? I was going to say, it's a bit weird. Dude standing there in Speedos up at the window, halfway up at one of those buildings. Not a pleasant look up and see a dude standing there in his Speedos. Oh, there's a woman in, yeah, there must be a pool in there. Some people up there in swim gear too. Weird. Spectators up there. Don't know if you can see them or not in their balconies. Try and get a spot to shade. Staying hydrated there. Mark that off. That dude's got a channel called True Arrow. be gross, boys. Besides, it's too hot. It's not a stick. It's an uncooked sausage. Weird Buddhists. I think it's the Buddhists that burn that shit. Yeah, weird Buddhists. Hey, Brendan's in the house. How are you, BP? Human rights were written by the UN and the Vatican. That's what human rights are. That's how they're going to screw everybody, with human rights, believe it or not. Like I said earlier, the only inalienable God-given right we are bestowed upon us is the right to choose. Every other, what people call inalienable God-given rights, are taken away from people every day. Given and taken every day all around the world. All the way through history. The only right we have is free will. The right to choose. It is, Mr. Grimsdale, even all the way through the Bible, God's very own chosen people had their inalienable God-given rights taken away from them over and over and over again. They'd turn their back on Him, and guess what? They'd lose all their inalienable God-given rights, and they'd be taken into captivity. And a few hundred years later, they'd be restored, and they'd do it all again, and lose their rights and be led away into captivity. So there is no such thing. God's own true chosen people back in antiquity didn't have God-given rights. fuck if these godless societies around the world today are going to have God-given rights. Their God-given rights are given to them by the God of the Vatican. Oh, in the car while they wait, yeah. Oh, if the news see that, they'll be telling that people were trapped in their cars, terrified for fucking ages, because all these right-wing anti-vaxxer extremists were surrounding their vehicles. And as you'll see, people are totally ignoring them. Bloody noisy crowd today too. There's a lot of ruckus going on up there at the front of the police headquarters there. Yeah, the old "you serve us" line coming out. No they don't. No they don't, buddies. I was watching a great video the other day. They're actually, was it Fines Victoria? That corporation is actually not called Fines Victoria. It's registered as a 2XS motorcycles, PTY, LTD or something. Really interesting video. Maybe if I can remember it or be bothered later on, I might link that video in the description of this live stream later on when I get home, if I think of it. It's really interesting. And the police, well, we know that it's another corporation, subsidiary to the government corporation. Passionate dude. good looking horses, I've got to tell you. Get up and find a shady spot at the park, I'll plug that power bank in. And I should have bought some tape and taped it to the stick. Oh, I think I left the power, did it put the... Oh, that's alright. Oh yeah, over there, First Japanese flag I've seen these things. Yeah, on this side. Yes, Rockno, we've got some fluids there. Keeping them up, and if there is an ice cream van there today, I imagine that we will be getting an ice cream. Maybe we should do that first, if there's an ice cream van. Although there'll be a million people lined up for it, so... To time it right, so you don't have to stand in a queue like we did last time for like half an hour. I don't know if we can get there that way. There's on the other side of the fence we need to be. Is that where they're going, or are they going somewhere else? No, not sprinkles. You get a nice one of those chocolate bar, the flakes, put that in it, and choc dipped.
Wake the fuck up! Who are locked up? Freedom! 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 Freedom!
Bit of passion.
Father of the United Australia Party, are fighting for freedom! Freedom! Freedom!
Was he plugging Clive? Was he plugging Clive, was he? I don't know if they are filing into that garden. I don't know if they are filing into the garden. And we're looking forward to the mother's cry. I don't think they'd pull that shit again, would they? That was fucking terrible.
Mothers will cry if they keep them.
I know, I'll cry if they do it again. That was so embarrassingly bad. Oh, they were asking for Dan's sack earlier. Sack Dan Andrews. I keep saying it won't change a fucking thing. Sack Dan Andrews, big deal. Look what happened in New South Wales. They all thought, oh great, Gladys is gone. We have had a victory. That Aussie cocksack was telling everybody, you know, oh victory, Gladys is gone. Saw a video of him driving around the streets. He was handing out champagne. Got rid of Gladys, got rid of Gladys. And now they've got a Catholic, they've got a devout Roman Catholic leader in. Now look what's happened. Fucking idiots. Yeah, they'll come. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. And he's winding all that shit back, so he'll put him back in.
But for me, I'm like...
Mandate the booster.
Absolutely, now that's your... I could never... My mind was always too
Hey?
And then I started to do the shaman's court journey.
Yeah. The walks are more exciting. Yeah,
I go out of my body.
did anyone see Topher's awful doco the other day? Doco, I thought you said disco. Yeah, I saw it. I mean, it's a very, very mainstream narrative video, isn't it? You know, that might be something to show the true believers, mainstream leaders. Who knows? It wasn't a documentary for the likes of us. Put it that way. AML, the year 2022. Remember to change the good shit. Remember to change that. Good turnout. Great to see. Slip, slop, slap. Well, I've slapped on a hat, that's for sure.
And that was number of times of the journey.
Ooh, nice bit of breeze here. Now we're looking for battery. Do you want to pull that thing out now? I'll put it in now. You carry it around in my pocket. Because it is getting a little low. Thanks. And can I get you, sorry, while you're there, just park some orders out there?
Not his whole family. I think they're going to about to fly him. So they were sending out letters. I don't know. They're starting to start. If they can start now, they can't work from home.
Alright, so that should be plugged in now.
Does anyone mind if I say the word that nobody wants to hear? It's a funny word. It's called adrenochrome.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, adrenochrome. Yeah, that word was.
Yeah, I'm sure, I swear that's a psyop too. It's a psyop. Your back is. That'd be. Oh, your back. Adrenochrome. All the celebrities are on it. Yeah, that's a psyop too, I'm sure of it. Who knows, that may actually be something, but not on the scale that these Q people tell you it is. I hear adrenochrome, I think Q-tard.
And that's the father of
Yeah. Ivan Mecton. That's just that's a begging the question fallacy to keep the dream of this COVID alive by saying that there are treatments for it. There are treatments for it. You don't need to do all these vaccinations. Well, that's bullshit. You can't treat something that doesn't exist, buddy. Know what I mean? It's a begging the question. You gotta assume that it's a real thing in the first place. Maybe not so much a fallacy because it's not used in an argument, but you know, it's like multiple shooters at Vegas. That's how I see that whole Ivan Mecton thing. Gotta be careful how we say it. YouTube and shit. Yeah, I like that's the best design ever, I reckon. A QR code one. Whoop, sorry about that. Shonky camera work. I'm a bit distracted. Shit in me pockets. Victoria. I don't know why you're shouting that. She's dead. Queen Victoria. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I did. Getting a bit exuberant. Chanting for Queen Victoria. Ah, bugger it. Missed our chance. You can see down the road a bit. A few there. We'll look back up the road a bit. Look. Getting a bit wonky there, my old things. Oh, could be Flea Victoria. I thought it was Queen Victoria. I'll melt it down a bit. It's not cold on your arms. Look like behind. It's pretty good behind. Quite a few. Hang on, I'll get a. See if I can't get a shot for you from behind. I'll lift it up a bit, turn you around. Oop. About the same behind, you reckon? Putting us in the middle? It's pretty good. Pretty good. There's another military looking dude over there. The old digger. Covering a bit of ground, the old dude. Yeah, very good turnout. Sorry about some of that shitty camera work there. I'm plugging in power banks and putting them in my pockets and moving shit in my pockets, and I'll try to keep it a little more steady.
I reckon one of the same kids say computer made model of the virus. Yes, it's a computer model. That is a virus. That's for a while, but after you got a month, so it makes sense. You know what it was? Politicians saying social distance, wear a mask, people taking each other. Well, what they do? Well, they all like that. This is a lot of people that did up. Yeah.
You right then? Jesuit Guy Fawkes mask on a tennis racket. Work that out. Yes, you want to stop here for a tick? Quite a few coming. Enjoy the shade for a little bit longer. And the breeze. How good's that breeze? Take your hat off in the breeze. Yeah, it's good, not too much of that yellow bullshit in the crowd. What do we know about this? Solidarity Movement of Australia.com. What is that? Green shit on the building. RMIT University. Covered in green shit. Fucking strange. How you holding out there? Alright? Yeah, good. Pretty warm. Wonder what the temperature count is. Be 33 degrees, wouldn't it? It'd have to be. Thanks. Oh, I get one of these every week. stash that somewhere. I get one every week. NCCP. Whoops. No idea who that dude is. Eagle wings. Just walked past me. What's eagle wings? Shave our children. Here we go again with the... Always on about shaving the children. Shave our children. Shave your own children. Skinhead children everywhere. Shave a pilgrim. Oh, there's eagle wings. On the flag. Double-headed eagle. Oh, had this bald-headed nugget guy come past swearing, "Fuck you all, you something or other," he said, as he runs through as quickly as he can, because he doesn't want to catch COVID. Wish I'd have heard all that, what that bloke said. You hear him come swearing through? "Fuck you all, you fucking something or other," as he came running through. Him and his mate with their masks on. Alright. Let's see where they've set this festival up and get ourselves a nice shady spot. Because let's face it, that's what this bit is. This is the festival. They come and they play their music tunes. They chant their slogans at us. They do mother's cries. Oh, it's extra muggy on the grass there, isn't it? Yeah. Steamy. AML. Don't know what we're going to get today, Brendan. Something awesomely exciting, I'm sure. Where somebody's already playing some tunes at the Freedom Festival. Get over there under the tree there, somewhere close enough that we can put something on the live stream over there. Let's get up in the shade there. These poor muppets with their masks on. Gotta suck cocks to be a copper in the COVID days. If we hover around here, we can hear what they're talking about. Now about here, we still hear what they talk about and carry on. Alright, take a seat, watch the people pour in. Stage is over that way. Dude playing his guitar and singing. Lucy's alright. Still. Here we are at the Freedom Festival. I got a water bottle in there. Don't want to get this one out. It's good to put it on the neck and shit. It cools it down and melts the water a bit quicker as well. Yeah, I know. The old man groaned when I sat down. Yeah, the old man groaned when I tried to stand up again.
Yeah, the problem is getting up.
Yeah, getting down's the easy bit, sort of. Yeah. Got the Clive Palmer infiltration station over there. Oh, that rhymes. The infiltration station. Where you can get your free Clive Palmer hat and your free Clive Palmer t-shirts. Yeah! Sister got one for her gardening.
Getting around that painting, gardening. I want to wear it out.
Yeah, get your Clive Palmer propaganda material. Yeah, vote one, United Australia Party. They'd be good for the short term for you. If they had held the power, they'd be good for the short term, according to what he says. Then you'd screw you up the arse otherwise. They'd set us up. I'm sure they want to set us up for their consolidate power to one office. I blabbered on about that shit earlier, but that'd have to be researched. What's going on over there? A bit of a sweaty old bastard today. Hey? Hey? Yeah. Good if you get a breeze across. They're kicking up bugs. They're bugs when people walk past. I don't be sitting where bugs are going to crawl up my nose. How to know if you're old or middle-aged? Double your age. If you think you will live that long, you are middle-aged. Yeah, probably. But I'm fucked. Hey? You're not doing them anymore? Maybe when they start talking and shit, we might go up a bit. Oh yeah. We might just stay sat here for a while then. Yeah, could do that. Got to have something for the live stream. It can't just be me sitting here talking bullshit. We've got some connection issues by the look of it. So does that mean the video quality is really shit too? Hello? What's it look like? Does it look alright? It seems we just lost connection. What's that? NYPD arrested a 9-year-old child in New York City because she didn't have a vax card in the museum. Oh wow, can we get that on there? You don't have to. There's a story here. Can you see that? That's a 9-year-old child in New York City being arrested because she didn't have a mask on at the museum. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, you can't quite see it. Oh, that's good. That's good then. They're talking about. Yeah, that was good. The bloke said, "Did you see that documentary, the Battleground Melbourne?" And the bloke just walked past and said, "That was shit." Perfect timing, yeah. Oh, there's Topher. I've got to get him for the people. There's a Jesus is Luke Skywalker. Loves this guy. Hang on. Topher Field. He's talking. I'm just going to go up and capture a little bit of that bullshit. Alright. Oh, there's the old man getting up. Yeah, here we are, Topher. This is for the... I'm doing this particularly for Tell Them They're Dreaming and for Jesus is Luke Skywalker. I love this guy. Here he is.
Thank you, each and every one, for everything you've done the last 22 months and for writing that story that I had the privilege of telling. Please give yourselves a round of applause.
2 claps for the handicap.
Have you noticed that Daniel Andrews has been a little bit quiet lately?
Yeah, because he's on holiday, you fucktard.
A little bit. He's on holiday and all that. But I can, if you just lift your nose a little bit, have a sniff, you can smell something.
Yeah, I smell bullshit.
The smell of an election coming. And he thinks that if he plays nice with us, that maybe we'll all forget come November. And that he'll get in, and trust me, he won't be playing nice if he gets elected again. So it's up to us to maintain the rage, if I can coin a phrase, completely original, never been used before, ladies and gentlemen. Maintain the rage. Obviously not original. We have to keep fighting. We have to keep showing up. You know what? It's not just about this. This is beautiful. This is amazing. But we also have to get organized politically. Because nothing is going to strike fear into the heart of Daniel Andrews' sycophants in the Labor Party than seeing a disaster for the majors at the federal election. We've been given a beautiful opportunity. There is a federal election coming up in a couple of months, and we can make a statement at that federal election that will strike fear into the ranks of the Victorian government. But to do it, we need to get active and start working with those minor, freedom-friendly political parties that have been with us on this journey all the way through. I'm going to mention a few of them personally. I'm a member of the Liberal Democrats, not to be confused with the Liberal Party. That's David Limbrick, Tim Quilty, two amazing freedom fighters.
That answers a few things right there.
That's who I've chosen to support, but they're not the only ones. We see a lot of United Australia Party shirts here, and what a great job Craig Kelly has been doing in so many ways, raising the alarm and raising his voice. Craig Cullen, the Australia Party, Ricardo Bossier, One Nation, Malcolm Roberts, Pauline Hanson, I'm up, and so many
Tofu.
others.
Yeah, that's right. A meat substitute.
Pick one. Doesn't have to be the same one as I've picked. You choose. Become a financial member. Volunteer your time for them. There is no room for spectators in the fight that we've got on our hands in this election. Get active. Get practical. And when it comes time to vote, use your preferential vote and vote for every single freedom-friendly minor party before you vote for any of the major
Minor party. Minor party.
This isn't about picking one and fighting against all of the others. Let's get together in a way that this country has never seen before. Because I can
Never seen
when
before.
the Labor Party see us getting united for the federal election, they will begin to fear for their future for the following state election.
Future?
And they will begin to tear themselves apart out of fear of the people getting united and rising as one. Can we do that? Can we do that? Get active, get involved. There is no room for spectators anymore. Thank you very much for being here.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Toby Field. Give it up for Toby one more time.
Good. Thanks, man.
It was a fantastic speech. I watched that documentary as it premiered. Got a bit of
forgot to give it a smile. Yeah, that's brilliant. Well done.
It's been happening in Melbourne for the last 2 years. The world's most locked down.
Rushed it together. I'm hoping we're going to get our numbers back.
James Custom stickers and signs. There you go.
Stage, we have a group of veterans standing up for freedom. Australian veterans. To the veterans in the audience, feel free to make your way down there and connect and network. It's a fantastic initiative. Alright, so the next speaker is I've spoken a couple of times before, so it's a fantastic speech every time. So can you please put your hands together for Olivia?
I'll find her. I'll go for
Then how many times did he put himself in his own documentary? You know, it was quite funny too.
G'day, Melbourne!
Can you hear that okay?
G'day, Melbourne!
Without me going over there?
I am, you are, we are all Australians!
Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go.
My name is Olivia, I'm 14 years old, and I am a free sovereign soul of Mother Earth!
Mother Earth, eh? Here we go. She said the same shit last time, I think. Same speech.
At a worldwide freedom rally representing Melbourne, Australia. Here in Melbourne, the world's most livable city, and right across Australia, we have a comfort crisis. This is due to the past few generations having things far too easy. Well, comfort comes at a
It's just what we all need, isn't it? To be lectured to by a 14-year-old.
All for the illusion of security.
Love being lectured to by a 14-year-old. It's fucking great, isn't it?
Holy Spirit.
With all her experience and that.
My great granddad
Hang on.
forged the Anzac name. He stormed and fought on the beaches and hills of Gallipoli
No,
and
not
the
Greta.
battlefields of the Western
Greta's
Front.
like 19 or some shit
He
now,
was
isn't she?
shot,
18?
gassed, and received multiple injuries. He was awarded the Military Medal for bravery in the field. Warrior blood courses through my veins. My granddad, who lived through the Blitz in England during World War II, says, "Gone are the days of wooden ships and iron men. You've had it too easy for too long." My dad has always said, "I'm going to change the world." I believed him, yet I wondered how. And often, when I'm scared and unsure, he says, "Olivia, we were born for this shit." His words, not mine. I obviously have strong ancestral lines, but I also feel such a great connection to our ancestors that have walked this great southern land for thousands upon thousands of years.
Do you reckon she wrote
The
this?
true custodians of this land. We are all Australians.
Except those of us who aren't.
It is my generation that will bring the Aussie spirit back. We will bring all Australians together again. As part of my unschooling, I'm reading Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Essentially, he recounts his time in a Nazi concentration camp during World War II and his psychological observations. He observed what his
Yeah,
fellow
that
men
sounds about
did to
right, doesn't
each
it?
other under extreme pressure to survive. Now, we are not in a concentration camp, but we are at war and we are under pressure. We've seen many fellow Aussies turn against each other, families divided, friendships broken, businesses taking part in discrimination and apartheid, Jap versus non-Jap. I've watched Rukshan's live streaming videos direct from the front line, the new media, not the talking heads that twist and push the narrative and push the propaganda. Shame on you, mainstream media! Your time is up! I got upset watching the police, who are supposed to serve us, the people, open fire on unarmed Australians and at the Shrine of Remembrance. This shocked the world. It's not what people think Australia is about. For we are young and free. Shame on the police for supporting tyranny and for certain members acting abhorrently. But we've all made mistakes and it's rarely too late to make amends. I'm not going to chant "Stand with us" as many people
You reckon she wrote this?
because if you think about it, how ridiculous. Should the Aussie police always be standing with with us, the Aussie people? For we are all Australians.
Mark, you want to say that again? We're all Australian. You know that?
This is
Except the ones that aren't Australian.
the
Yeah.
Hippocratic oath of first do no harm. In fact, we've seen many health professionals fall by the wayside, all because their governing bodies told them to. Told them to discriminate. Told them to uphold medical apartheid. Cafes,
Get these old bones down for a rest.
shops, anyone who is taking part
It's nice here.
in this disgusting discrimination. You know who you are. Shame on you. We were just following orders. That isn't acceptable. Shame on you. However, it is rarely too late to make amends. it is rarely too late to come back from the dark side. We are all Australians. It's time to put wrongs right. Time to stand together. Time to find solutions to create better systems, not going back to the old corrupt systems of domination and control.
She did not write this. 14 miles writing this shit.
It is time to do what is just and right, not just right for you or your paycheck. It's time to come back to truth, honour and integrity. It's time to stop pulling each
Maybe.
other down. It's
Maybe, I
time
don't
to
know.
unite.
14-year-olds don't think like that.
Too.
They might have thoughts on it, but how? That's
Easy times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Hard times create strong men.
not think like it.
Strong men create good times.
I'm talking about the
The
words.
road ahead is
Structure of the
going to be
essay.
bumpy, but we are
Yeah, the
all
structure of the
Australians,
essay.
and we were born for this shit. Thank you, guys.
She didn't write that shit.
So while we have these state premiers across Australia going rogue, implementing their own draconian measures, we have Mark McLeod in WA, keeping borders shut until everyone's got pretty jazzed. Absolute madness. Dan Andrews locking us down for 250 days. There's one politician I want to give a shout out to, and that's Scott Morrison. Could be the biggest whip in Australian political history.
I'll go up for a bit more.
Sidelines and watching Australia burn massively. So, let's get to our next speaker. The next speaker is a huge part of the movement and is one of the hardest working men I know.
This is the guy with the downward inflection at the end of his sentences. Harrison?
For Mr. Harrison McLean.
Yeah, this guy's a funny bastard. He's so serious and
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Australians,
listen to this guy.
welcome to the Worldwide Rally for Freedom 6.0.
Just listen to this guy, will ya?
We stand united with over 150 cities around the world for one reason: to take back our freedom! We are no longer asking. We are here today to bring about bold and decisive action. Our freedom movement is making powerful strides each and every day to secure our rights now and forever.
Forever.
Our message is being heard around the world, and our contemptuous political class is on the run. Our culture of Australian freedom
is
is
hilarious.
becoming more widespread and overcoming the COVIDian cult of fear. And our community bonds are strengthening while their pandemic narrative is collapsing. The cult of coronavirus hysteria is in its final days.
Final
Even those
days.
most far gone are starting to see the writing on the wall. They will never admit that they were wrong, but we will all know the truth. Their web of lies cannot keep pace with the reality unfolding
Hey,
in
Zel,
front of
how are you?
us. The elites of this world can clearly see now that our great awakening will defeat their great reset. The victims of mass formation psychosis are becoming
That's the latest
desperate.
catchphrase. Mass
And
formation
the
psychosis.
enablers of authoritarianism are getting ready to abandon their sinking ship. Our freedom movement has deployed some of the largest demonstrations in Australian history. Our freedom movement is evolving to reach all new levels of impact and effectiveness. Our freedom movement must now turn its eyes to delivering solutions of, by, and for the people. And most of all, our movement must be mobilized to take back Australia. You, empowered, are the future of this country. You, emboldened, are our greatest weapon. You, awake, is their greatest fear. And you, united, cannot be defeated.
It's got such a strange way of talking, hasn't he?
We need to form local groups for consistent, targeted, and widespread action. We need to engage in civil disobedience to face tyranny head-on and push them to their limits. We need to engage in dialogue with those who disagree with us and dismantle their mass formation psychosis.
There it is again. Get that into your head, everybody. Mass formation psychosis. Been seeing that phrase pop up quite a few times in the last few weeks. That's the new thing that we all need to know about. Because they keep saying it.
We need to strike down the unjust edicts with legal proceedings and overturn them in every court in this land. We need to build private networks that support economic freedom. And most of all, we need to work together to vote out every single incumbent politician in Australia that does not support freedom.
Say it one more time. Mass formation psychosis. You've got to say it 3 times.
Form local groups.
Come on.
Deploy civil disobedience. Break the formation. Protect our movement. Become the media. Fight the case. Build the network. And vote them out. This psychological war will not be won overnight, but the tide is turning. We will learn the true character of ourselves and of all of those around us. We are only at the beginning of our arc of history, and the pendulum of freedom and tyranny always swings back the other way.
The other way. Very strange way of
We will build
talking.
the Australia that we want our children to live in. We will create a pathway to mobilize our movement in the defense of our freedom. We will forge ahead with steadfast resolve to return our nation to greatness. And we will stop at nothing to protect our rights from all enemies, foreign and domestic. We know that our rights do not come from government. We know that our rights cannot be conditioned by anyone.
Bullshit.
We know that we are responsible for protecting our rights and the rights of others. And we know that our rights must be defended for our future with an Australian Bill of Rights.
Okay.
It's time to disrupt the Andrews regime. It's time to push back against medical discrimination with boycotts
competition, and private economic networks.
Networks.
It's time to unleash a wave of action over our nation. And it's time to make Australia free again. We are never going to give up. We are never going to give in.
I should have got closer, okay, so you could see him doing it.
The freedom movement. And freedom always wins. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a strange unit, mate.
Thank you, Harrison.
Yeah, should have got closer. You could see him as well.
That's 7th-year anniversary of the 2
Strange fella.
2 weeks of Flattening the Curve, only a couple of months away, which will coincide with the next spring rally. But we've got 2 weeks turn into 2 years of perpetuity. Before we get stuck into the last speaker for the day, special guest here for a very interesting public announcement.
Down to the last speaker for the day already, have they? Is that what he said?
Andrew, for the populace.
Sure, he said the last speaker of the day. Or maybe this one's before the last speaker of the day. Haven't heard this bloke before. I might have to get back up and go over. It's a quiet talker. Alright, I better go up and get this guy. Don't know who he is. Alright, let's go and see what this chap's all about. He's not bringing the passion. Let's see if he can bring the passion. They cannot mandate the vaccine. Well, they just did, buddy.
A mandating policy. You all remember when ScoMo said, we're not going to mandate the vaccine. To my own detriment, and even though I've got an exemption to carry me through, I've come up here today to stand with those that have lost their jobs, to stand with those that held the line, and to publicly resign in protest. I have a family, I have children. What we do in life will echo in eternity. I'm doing this to stand with people who I don't know, those who have suffered, those that held the line. And one day, our children are going to remember these moments. We need to be courageous. The AEC cannot abide by the Electoral Act and at the same time ignore the Privacy Act or Section 5123A. As a manager, I'm not going to ask staff for their mandate. I'm not going to ask them if they've had the vaccine or not. I'm going to stand for them and resign in protest. It's okay. Thank you everyone. God bless you all.
Short and sweet. That's how they should be.
Courageous move. He's been protesting in the lockdowns, absolute hardcore lockdown protester, super nice guy. Alright, so we have one more speaker for the day before we go on our second march. The next speaker is a fantastic, very good man, doesn't really need an introduction, but it's a privilege to call him a great friend of mine. He's the host of the MCJ report that everybody loves, exposing the government corruption, calling them out.
Tell them they're dreaming. He loves this bloke too.
Hardcore lockdown protester. He's been there on the front lines. Please welcome Morgan C. Jonas.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone going?
He's in tight with that Monica shit.
Welcome to the Worldwide Rally for Freedom 6.0. How good is this? My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the organisers for putting on a great job. But most of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you, because what you proved today is that it does not matter how many times they knock us down, we always get back up on our feet. For the past 2 years, everybody here
has been subjected to inhumane treatment. We've lost our jobs, we've lost our livelihoods, we've lost our friends. Has anybody experienced that? Friendships that have gone? We've been forced to do things we didn't want to do. Many of us have been assaulted and some of us have even ended up in jail for what? Speaking up for freedom. Well, I think that I speak on behalf of every single person here today when I say that 2022 is the year that we save Australia. Let me hear you a bit louder. Are we going to take our country back this year or what? That's what we need. We have an amazing, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity this year to put a dent in this system and to restore freedom. Now, as many of you know, I've been nominated by the United Australia Party to stand for the seat of Flinders. And I can tell you that all throughout the country, there's lots of good, decent, regular Aussies that are standing with a variety of different minor parties. Some are standing as independents. And I can't stress how important it is for us to support each other, because this is our one chance to get those traitors out of office and to get people in that actually love this country. Who here thinks that is absolutely what we need to do? I tell you what, each and every one of you standing here today, there's a fighter inside of each and every one of you. The Australian fighting spirit is alive and well. You have a chance to contribute towards reinstating freedom in this country, and reinstating freedom, look around, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, I've got 10 visions for Australia. I'd like to share them with you, and you can let me know what you think about it. I'm going to read off a list of 10 and expand. 1. To put an end to trade deals that damage and destroy Australian industries.
Oh, good, yeah. Political rally here. Man.
2. To tax incentivise the rebirth and reinvigoration of Australian manufacturing.
Vote for him and the United Australia Party.
To aggressively reduce the size and scope of government. The government's entirely too big. I tell you what, I think a great place to start would be getting rid of those really pesky authorised officers. What do you reckon? They need to go. What a disgrace that we pay their income for people like that. It's just absolutely disgusting. All right, number 4, to permanently expel the pharmaceutical lobby from Canberra. 5, to repeal and replace the pseudo-medical board, otherwise known as APRA. Never again can we allow for medical professionals in our country to be punished for simply telling the truth. 6, and I think you're going to like this one, the implementation of an independent media oversight committee to hold the mainstream media accountable for every time they lie.
Oh, we're going to have fact checkers on the fact checkers.
There's a lot of journalists out there engaging in some of the most disgusting defamation that I've ever seen, and it's only right that they're forced to stand up and be answerable for the damage they've caused. Is that fair enough? 7, to investigate COVID-related fraud and misconduct for the purpose of holding those accountable who have violated their positions of power during this time. They need to stand up and be held answerable for their crimes.
How about an investigation into COVID itself? Let's see those isolates and let's check out that science they keep telling us about.
As well put by Harrison before, the implementation of a legitimate Australian Bill of Rights. I think we need it. I think we need it. 9. Okay, this is going to take a lot of work, but I'm down for the challenge, so I hope that you are as well. Number 9, the implementation of direct democracy. Okay, so at the end of the day, when it comes to absolutely rubbish pieces of legislation that undermine our freedoms, such as the Pandemic and Management Amendment to the Public Health and Wellbeing Act,
it should be you and I that have the final vote, not a couple of lousy crossbenchers. By any means necessary, and by every single avenue available, we must take power away from the government and put it back into the hands of those who deserve it, which is us. It's not them, it's us. And last but not least, the complete removal of pandemic emergency powers, full stop, period, no more.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
What has the government proven during this time? They've proven they cannot be trusted to be in possession of this type of executive authority. They've done the wrong thing, they've exploited it, it needs to be taken away from them. They can never be in a position again to impose things such as face masks, social distancing, lockdowns, and most of all, we got to get rid of the mandatory vaccinations. That's it.
And how about they have to prove a pandemic before they declare one?
And the QR codes.
Prove the illness?
All of it. I said it before.
That'd be a good
I'll say it
idea.
again, the only place these rotten face masks belong is in the rubbish bin. Is that fair enough? I am so sick of seeing these things out in the street. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is 2022. This is our time to strike. Now, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. And that
I don't think it's ever crossed their minds, Chase.
So
They haven't forgotten about it.
Who here this year in 2022 is going to do whatever it takes to change the course of history for Australia? Who here is willing to dedicate the time and effort to getting those traitorous politicians voted out of office and to getting good, decent people voted in? Who's willing to help with that?
Good, decent people like you, mate.
So many good people putting their hand up around the country from a range of different parties. I really encourage you to get in touch with them because at the end of the day, let me tell you this. I don't care the extent to which those people in office have screwed us over. Australia is still the greatest country in the world and our country is worth fighting for. Who agrees?
There's no proof that this thing actually exists.
Game time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to put boots
Nobody
on the
has
ground.
ever presented
Now,
any science at
there is
all.
one more person that I'd like you to hear from today. She's somebody very special to me. She spent 22
Monica.
days in solitary confinement fighting for all of us.
Oh, here we go. Vote for Monica too. And the crowd go wild.
Monica, Monica. Guys, she needs no introduction. Make her feel welcome.
When she's going to put her gloves on and take them off again.
If they can't keep me down, they sure as hell can't keep you down.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just one person, and now we all have each other. I mean, the community that we have built together over the last 2 years is a community that will last forever. And we will always be better people because of what we've gone through. And this is what they did not count on. They did not count on people like us being strong and passionate and not giving up. So you are the reason that we are going to win this battle against tyranny.
Only if you vote for Monica. Don't forget to vote for Monica and Morgan.
And I want to tell you, on December 4th, 20 countries around the world protested at our consulates and embassies to stand in solidarity with Australia and expose the human rights abuses that we are going through. So thank you to those 20 countries. Thank you, thank you.
It's happening everywhere. See what's going on in Austria and what's going on in Germany,
And
just to name
because
two.
of that, Reignite Democracy Australia has now been able to
Don't see any of
network
us
with
protesting
the
at their
entire
consulates.
world. So joke's on them for trying to silence us. But anyway, so I just want you to know, I want you to feel confident that things
Just saying.
are definitely happening and there absolutely is hope. Remember that our enemies have been planning this for decades, maybe even over a century. We've only just figured it out, right? Maybe some of us a bit longer, but we've only been fighting back for 2 years, so don't worry, it's happening. Like, people are coming together around the world, we're going to start doing things like they do, which is mass propaganda and things like that, but propaganda that's actually true would be nice. So I just want to give that to you guys as hope, and soon there's going to be some really big announcements about that. Now, one more thing I just want to say is I actually think the real pandemic is that our fellow people all around the world have lost purpose in their lives. And that is why they have fallen for the lies. Because every time they put that mask on, they feel a part of something bigger than themselves because they've lost purpose. They walk outside, they see other people wearing masks, they feel like they're a part of a community. And did you know that 65% of Americans say that their job is meaningless? And 60% of Americans say they don't have one meaningful relationship. So, the pandemic has provided them purpose and meaning in their lives. Now, what can we do with that information? We need to let these people know that we are a community and they can have purpose with us, okay? So be patient with these people, have empathy for these people, because soon they are going to realise that we've been fighting for them the entire time and we are going to want to welcome them into our community. So try to be as empathetic and patient as possible, because one day we're all going to be together again. I also just want to say, and I've made a few posts about this, that, you know, it's time for us to figure out where our breaking point is. You know, where is the line for us? Because once we realise what that is, we're actually going to be unstoppable. Okay, so how many times are you willing to do something you don't want to do before you wake up in the morning and you hate who you are? You know, you can't do that. So make a decision now. And don't regret the decisions that you're making. And so I have to say, you know, you will never regret trying, but you will never know. Yes, you will. Sorry, I did not prepare this speech. You will never regret trying, but you could regret not trying. So try while you still have the time. So I'll finish on this. Good always prevails. The truth always comes out. Every day we wake up is one day closer to us getting our God-given rights back. It's going to happen.
Here we go.
Until then, stay strong, stay focused, and I will see you all in the newly liberated society that we are building right now.
Truth always comes out and we'll get our God-given rights back. Right. Fair enough. Don't forget to vote for Monica. Yeah, I think they're going to go for their walk somewhere soon.
There was a picture of E.T. saying, hey Dan, go fuck yourself. How great is that? Everyone,
yeah, have you seen that? It's a great sign. E.T. with his finger up.
Speeches right now. Before we begin the march, the secondary march to Melbourne Park, One Labour Arena.
Twice I grabbed the same one.
We have one more musical performance. It's by a man.
Oh, yeah. Musical performance. Awesome. Billy, eh? Who's Billy? Apparently we all know him.
Hi everybody, I'm Billy. I hope everybody.
No, Billy's going to do some good old Aussie rap. Should we bail?
So just before I
Should we go?
touch note on something. Last time I was here, I was arrested, and today I did see a bit of authoritarian kind of stuff going on with the police. So I just want to address to old Big Paul who can hear me. For every good cop who does not call out a bad cop for his bad actions, you are also a bad cop and part of the problem, not the solution. So on that note, let's get cracking.
Barry, no, no, I didn't. He's going to be a rapper. Sure, he's going to be one of them rappers. Is he? He's got some rhymes to drop on us, has he? Good old Billy. Never heard of Billy before. But that's Billy up there. Yeah, here we go. You can tell he's got some Aussie crap, Aussie rapping going on. He's going to drop some rhymes on us. Good on Billy. So should we head off? I'm not going on that other march past the tennis centre and shit. I'm not partaking in that crap.
dark. Kings of the curve open the sky. So try to make a difference and I try to make a change. The game is just a adventure, so I always stay the same. It's hard for the fall that they stuck in a chains. And now I'm like confidence to play society's game. The bugger on the horse, no one staying in lane. Never question anything, you just don't debate. Look at the lots of balls in a job you get paid. You work for someone else today, you reach your wife, house, and raise a family and teach. Then they're going through the same. But remember, never let your enemies in the possible. We're gonna try and fucking win.
Just killed music, hasn't it? This rap stuff. Not a fan. I was back in the 80s, whatever, NWA and shit, I used to like that. It just gets worse and worse as it goes on. I don't see no ice cream van anywhere. I'm looking. I don't see one. Thanks, Billy. That was awesome, Billy. Got some passion at the end there. Fucking hell. Well, there you go. Good old Billy. Oh, well, that's that. Yeah, it was a good turnout today. Now they're all going to go and walk past the tennis centre so that they give the media some extra fodder. Real clever by those organisers. That Harrison dude. And your Morgan and your Monica. Oh, it's clever stuff. Go down this way. We can go down there, can't we? What's it say? Billy's absolutely smoking. Yeah, smoking something. No worries, Baz. It's good to turn. It's good to come down. But yeah, I still throw a lot of bullshit at you down here. It's a good turnout though today. We've quite a few. The biggest one for the year. Easily twice of what we had last week. Yeah, there's a few. It was good. It's a nice little park. In front of the old, I think, was that some kind of, the old Parliament House, wasn't it, that building? Is that right? It's an exhibition, there's an exhibition building or something now, but I think it used to be Parliament House. I think. I might have to do some research on that. I don't know, I'm not from Melbourne. But I have a feeling. Anyway, there's nothing else to see, is there? Don't want to go on that march, do we? No, so we'll head back. So might even we reckon might just end it here. I reckon. What do you reckon? What have we got? How long have we been on for? 3 hours. Fucking hell. That's not bad. No mother's cry. That was, you know, nice. So if you're watching and you haven't seen the mother's cry, watch my last upload. It was I think it's something titled like highlights from the march and festival or something. The last upload I did before this one. And yeah, wait for the mother's cry. Fuck it now. Just some of the shit they put on at these things. At least that one, the speeches were short and sweet. Didn't drag on for bloody ever. We didn't have any bullshit like that mother's cry crap. Yeah. It was less of a festival, you know? Which was kind of good. But at the same time, we had a lot there. We had tofu, meat substitute. We got the Morgan, we got the Monica, we got the Harrison. Got the whole group of them up there today. Lots of Australian United Party stuff. So Monica's running for the Australian United Party. Morgan just announced he's running for the Australian United Australia Party. Is Topher running for the United Australia Party? Is Harrison? No, they might be working for somebody else. But yeah, very interesting. And it was by far a better turnout today, and a better little wasn't a festival, which is always nice. Yeah, dreaming is probably it. Yeah, kept them nice and short and sweet. It was good. It should be like that each time. But yeah, now they're going to go for another march. I mean, if they weren't going to be going past the tennis centre, I'd probably join in and show you that. But a lot of people are leaving now anyway. Look, you can see. People are just taking off.
That's the way that they're going.
Yeah. That's not part of the march there though, is it? I think that's just people leaving. I don't think that's part of the march at the moment. It's just people leaving. And they didn't really say anything. They didn't tell everybody this is where we're going, let's go.
Well, they did. I did hear them say that.
Oh, earlier. But like before Billy got on or after Billy got off, they didn't tell the people we're going to go somewhere else.
It's just pointless going past Rod Laver.
Yeah, well that was what they advertised, wasn't it? That they were going to go past Rod Laver Arena, the tennis joint. It was like, well, straight away, you guys said, well, fuck that, we're not going there. It's just...
I knew this guy was coming.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's media fodder, that is. Get a whole bunch of people with their yellow hats on walking past the tennis centre. All the anti-vax United Australia Party right-wingers attacking the tennis centre. And squishy. Billy and Travis are police informants. Are they? What about that Harrison dude? He's got some strange contacts too, hasn't he, that Harrison fella? I'll be happy when the vax mandates are removed and vax passports are removed. That's what I want. None of these fucking digital passes. No digital passes for anything. Maybe if you buy a ticket or something, you can have a digital ticket for a concert or something. But yeah, no health status checks anywhere. I don't want these fucking national ID cards on your phone type arrangements. And being held out of work is a load of bullshit because I won't get an injection. It's fucking retarded. So that's what I go to the marches for. And plus you get some good, it's fun. It is fun. If you haven't been, come for a walk. See some funny things, hear some funny things, hear some good things, hear some crazy things. Get a few Trump tards around. It all happens. comes across that way, probably. I don't know, but he certainly comes across that way. Dreaming. Strange unit, that Harrison. On South Street. Yeah, digital's coming, alright. Digital currencies, digital fucking ID. Everything. You won't be able to do anything without a smartphone. Unless they chip you. What do we got here? Do you guys give your employer a list of questions about the banks? It's not up to the employer, that's the thing here. I mean, the employer can say, right, I'm not going to pay any attention to it, but then those COVID cocksucker marshals or whatever come around to your business and old government fuckers will fine you hundreds of thousands of dollars. So none of them are going to risk it, you know. Might be a handful of excellent employers that risk it in one way or another. They'll be few and far between. And I think now, even if they lifted them off, took the mandates off and said, look, it's totally up to every individual business, a whole shitload still keep them on. It's like if they did a Boris Johnson, Boris is a cunt, is a cunt. If they did a Boris Johnson, said, right, we're just going to pull it all off. It's all totally voluntary now, you know, if you want to wear a mask, wear one, if you don't, don't. All that kind of shit. Yeah, everybody would still be wearing one. Because people are retarded. Interesting masks coming up here in front of us. Beautiful day outside. Fuck, those ones had sparkles on them. Like bedazzled, they were bedazzled. Can't quite see in there. Fuckheads. I just don't understand it. Beautiful day outside. It's nice and warm. As my niece would say about people wearing masks outside, oh, fresh air gonna get you. What is she, 10? And she laughs at him too. Fresh air gonna get you. Anyway, I'm gonna knock you off here because we're just about at the car park. Once we get inside, and I'm not bringing you in for a pee-pee with me, and then we go downstairs where we won't get coverage. So for 3 hours and 15 minutes we'll knock it off. Say thanks for coming. Hope you had some fun, and see you next time. A little bit not much action today. Like, you know, last week we had the mothers cry to laugh at, and that, but we didn't have anything like that today. Just got all the shields. Anyway, cheerio folks. 1, 2, 3. Cheerio.